the reality.
Absolutely so. In fact, we have some more breaking inputs coming in. U.S. Energy Secretary Chris Wright on Friday explained the reasoning behind allowing India to buy Russian oil, calling it a temporary measure aimed at easing the pressure on the crude market due to the conflict with Iran. The United States has said that it is allowing their friends in India to refine Russian oil already stranded at sea around southern Asia in a short-term effort to stabilize global energy supplies amid tensions in West Asia. Chris Wright said that we have implemented short-term measures to help keep oil prices down. We are allowing our friends in India to take oil that is already on the ships, refine it and move those barrels into the market quickly, a practical way to get supply flowing and ease the pressure. In more developments coming in, Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Defense has announced that its air defense system successfully intercepted and destroyed 6 drones attempting to attack the Sheba oil field. The incident occurred in the remote empty quarter near the border with the UAE, with no reported damage to the vital Aramco operated facility or any casualties. This comes amid heightened regional tensions following recent drone and missile incidents targeting Saudi energy infrastructure and military strikes. Let me in fact rope in Group Captain Devnath on this, sir. Obviously, energy security is also something that is being talked about during this ongoing conflict. We are seeing, Iran threatening to close off the Strait of Hormuz, and the oil price is seeing a sharp rise because of that. Now, the US has allowed India a leeway, a 30-day leeway, where they can utilize the oil that is stranded at sea already to use that to process it and make sure that the oil goes back into the market. However, when we are looking at these oil facilities which are available in regional countries like Saudi Arabia, these are still being targeted by drone strikes.
Definitely, all the oil resources in West Asia are under threat. Two reasons. One is Iran is attacking the oil rigs which are in Kuwait, Abu Dhabi, Oman, Bahrain, and Saudi, Iraq. Second reason is Strait of Hormuz has been restricted, not exactly choked, but restricted by Iran by firing surface-to-surface missiles on ships which are passing through Strait of Hormuz. Iran has said that it will only permit those ships which are flying Chinese flag to transit through Strait of Hormuz. Government of India is also constantly in touch with the Iranian government to provide a similar transit facility to ships which are flying Indian flag. Definitely, world market is worried about a shortage of oil. Brent crude basket is inching from $80 per barrel to upward towards $85 per barrel. Experts are concerned that if war continues for another 2 weeks, then crude price per barrel may hit $100 per barrel, which will be catastrophic for most of the European countries and friends of America like Japan, South Korea, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. So most of the Western countries are worried and they are putting pressure on USA to ease this situation. One way is that USA was trying to restrict supplies of crude oil from Russia to India. So USA is probably under huge amount of pressure from its friend countries to allow Russian oil to flow into international market, including India. India definitely refines a huge quantity of it, and either it is internally consumed in Indian market or it is exported to European countries. European countries have been importing this petrol, diesel, and other oil products from India for last 3 years, last 2 years. So it will be huge sigh of relief for European countries who are dependent on upon our Jamnagar refinery to refine Russian crude oil and export it back to European market. It will reduce the energy crisis to some extent. See, European countries have been hit by a double whammy. Since the time Ukraine war has started, they have been restricted from importing uh, uh, Russian oil and Russian gas. Before the Ukraine war started 3 years ago, Russian gas formed almost 40% of gas requirement of European countries. That has been stopped practically. It is almost down to 5 to 7%. So if India gets this crude from Russia and exports it back to European market, it will be a sigh of relief for not only European countries. It will reduce pressure from international market like WTI index, Brent crude basket.
Absolutely. In fact, there is some more information coming in.